Getting out of the snooker. This doesn't reach.
Foul and a miss.
Now Mark
Judd Trump,
Williams will
25.
come down. Is there a plant there?
Mark Williams 4.
Look at those two. Well, it didn't need much convincing that it wasn't. Yeah, I suppose so. I know a few people may try and made that. Luca Bracel. Anyway, it's a comfortable two-cushion escape. Of course, you're concerned that if you overhit it, you might knock a red on. So try number 2.
Yeah, the red directly above the black. The one to the right of that, he doesn't want to hit that full in the face with too much speed, because he could leave the other red into the corner. That's the red he's going to flick. Yeah, good shot.
The problem for Mark here with the green not being on its spot tight against the baulk cushion, brown on its spot, it's not easy to play a telling safety, i.e. get cover on these reds. He's just looking now if he could get the cue ball there, but that's going to be easier said than done. But he's trying to get that area. Yeah, I don't know, it's option's choice really. You either try and get the cue ball tight to the baulk cushion, make it difficult, and now he's left Judd with his hand on the table. I fully expect Judd to play a much more telling safety shot than that. On first glance, he hasn't. Oh, that was poor. And he's left Mark Williams a pot on. Just that yellow, just is where his bridge hand would normally be. Just putting him off slightly. And just enough to miss the pot. And it's not safe. Well, just that well, and if you can get through the gap to the black, I'll be well pleased with that result. And he can. Just feel one good positional shot. It's obviously not obvious to him. That's okay. Tried to play into an area there. And if he doesn't get the kiss on the red, he'd run past it and had it for the left corner. But he's now got it to the right corner.
Nine.
That makes the scores all square. And now these remaining 4 reds would see him pass the line.
60.
And a 2-frame advantage.
$17.
He's come out looking in very good
24.
nick this morning, hasn't he, Stephen? I mean, considering the way Mark started the first frame.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Mark came out. I said looked very sharp in the first frame. Okay, didn't win it in one visit. But yeah. But
24.
as I said, when you get to this level, and you would expect this from the world number one. As I say, today's the day where this match ends. 2 sessions. The world number one's supposed to find a gear to get him through into the final. Supposed to find that something special to overcome whoever he's playing. So I'm not surprised. Uses cue ball to miss the brown.
$26.
Yeah, so what could have been straightforward with a good positional shot? Not anymore. Wow. There's a let-off for Mark
Judd Trump,
Williams.
26.
Can he punish Judd Trump?
One.
Yeah, that misread was not what you would expect from world number one. That was a surprise. And okay, the positional shot didn't go right, but I still didn't expect him to miss the red.
Of course, no need to tell you the big problem for Mark Williams is the green. When if the brown was on its spot, it'd be a little bit easier. You wouldn't have to play it with too much pace. But with brown being down here, just wondering when if you could get on the brown, when he'd like to get the brown on its spot.
8. Thanks, Mark.
I think that's what he's played for. That's good thinking.
He wants to try and finish with an angle in the yellow to try and move the green here.
But at least with the brown on the spot, you didn't have too much to travel from green to brown. Thinking clearly, under pressure. But he could play Stevens Cannon now. He's got a perfect angle on the yellow.
12.
His decision.
Yeah, and I think now that he has put the brown on its spot, knowing Mark Williams, he doesn't mind floating the green along the cushion dead weight and leave a brown into left middle.
Cheers, Mark.
He doesn't play that very well though.
Thank you.
I mean, if the green's tight on the cushion, makes this pot a whole lot easier.
14.
But I think it's more angle than he wanted.
Yeah, much more. It's the perfect angle to get on the brown, but you've got to pot the green. And he's come this side of the baulk line. What a steal this would be. This would really hurt Judd Trump.
$21.
Yes, this will hurt. Look, for all money, he was going to take that 2-frame advantage into the mid-session interval. It's these type of frames that can stick it long in the
26.
memory in the match, and it's just this pink. And they'll go into that interval all square. And, well, great 4 frames. Who will be the happier? I would suggest Mark Williams.